All right, turn 6. I'm back after, I think I left on the 11th. And I think it's the 27th today. So go back this afternoon, did some laundry, got the house functional again, fired up the computer, this main one in my office, and discovered a whole bunch of USB stuff had just disconnected, including this microphone, my DAC, and along with that, the headphones. My mouse was no longer working on a keyboard pass-through USB. They're all Razer. The camera, the keyboard, and the mouse are all Razer, so you'd think they'd work together. And so, yeah, I spent an hour and a half getting the audio fixed, and then the camera wouldn't work. Wouldn't be recognized. As a matter of fact, on my regular, like, daily scene for communicating with people over Zoom or whatever, I use virtual camera and OBS. It's not working there either, but for some reason it's showing up here and working here. So okay, yay, we can do some stuff here. So from last time, we need to do a couple things. One, these cards need to be issued, and I think we had done it, but whatever. I'm going to go for maneuver here in the south. And the middle is fine. We're continuing to do envelopment. Because our aide de camp says, and this is where you see this stuff. Where are you? Yeah, focus. We need to decide who's got it. The 2nd Panzer Group. Yep, and AGS 1st Panzer. Okay, so I probably just wasted the political point, but that's fine. I have 98 of them. But in the north, I can't keep it on 4th Panzer because I've got not a great relationship. It's a negative relationship. It's not bad, but we'll get it back. Yikes. I'm going to give it to 18th Army. And in order to do that, I have to play a command card. So, focus AGN. Nice. And play the card. And then next turn I can pick which card I want to play. Yay. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff going on up here. This is remarkably weak. And I think I'm just going to try and bully my way in there. Except I can't. So they're a little stronger. There's no information about these folks, by the way. Just nothing. Because we haven't encountered them yet. They're going to be entrenched. We know that. But I want to see if I can just knock them out. Because they're kind of weak. And I'll take a heavy... Yep, I'll take a heavy loss to do it, although I didn't have to. Okay, so we could get squished in between, so I'm going to march both in there and guard, basically, with this guy. And we need to decide what to do here. This is not very 72 versus 34. I think I'm going to go for it up here, too. And just try and bully my way in. Okay. So we got a lot of people up here. Yeah. 72, 65, 100. Okay. Well, I think the smart move is to squish this guy. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. And, yeah, just cut him off, right? Keep him locked in here. I'm going to go there. I think we're okay. What are they going to do? I don't know. We do have this broken bridge problem here that we just inherited. I really want Jakobstadt. We did get this important bridge fixed. And this bridge also he's running. So we do have the rail line being fixed up through here. So it actually goes into Army Group Center. And I do want Ostrov, but I want Jakobstadt more. So we're gonna dial it over there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. We're just gonna knock this tank unit out. We didn't get hurt, and try and basically just surround this so we can destroy it now. So we could add a little more power there. You know, we lost 5 Panzer IIs. Not a big deal. Alright. Looks like we got a new unit. I'm going to put you up there because I have a feeling I'm going to need you. Oh joy, we're low on fuel. Again. Okay. These are 16th Army units. I just want them out of there. Pulling them up closer. I had to reinstall everything. The OBS for recording this. I've got this mic turned down to 80%, but let me know if it's too loud still. I could lower it even more. Can we get that tank out of there somewhere? Yeah, it's a little better. And you? Nah. Now you can walk, so we'll get you out of there. So I'm kind of curious why we don't have much fuel, and our logistics report will tell us that. Yeah, not much was produced. And I don't think we used a lot, but what do you do? Anyway, we got a couple of major cities here, provided we can keep them for the rest of the turn. I would like to hit it again if I can, but I can't. Okay. Fine. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, 9th Army is still marching up this side of things. How are we doing for fuel? We've got quite a bit more over here. I'm just going to continue marching. We've got a couple more straggler units that we can get moved up. Anybody else? Looks good. But we've got a lot of 3rd Panzer up here, and I need it to come around. We did get this bridge, but we've got to get that bridge. And Mogilev is an important little city there. What was going on here? Like, did we just capture Minsk? Like in the last 5 seconds? I don't know. This is ugly. So I can't move him up because we'll be out of fuel. Resupply. Put unit there. Well, just gonna try and move people along. Got quite a bit of 4th Army. Sort of weirdly out of position here. Can you get a command card for No, not yet. Okay. I think we will get one for Minsk to create a new army there. Alright, let's just knock this out. 10th motorized. Good enough. They got nowhere to go. Free money, basically. Okay, I'm looking for infantry units to make use of. Another one back here. Alright, now what do I want? I think it's more important to move 3rd Panzer right now than 2nd. I'm using tons of fuel. Oh, would you look at that? That's a free victory point. You going? Yeah, you can. That'll let us seal up the line pretty well. And since I can, I will. Here. Very tempting. It is 2-1. They've already been hit. Let's see what happens. Yep. Free damage inflicted. Okay. So that used a lot of our fuel, but I believe it was important because it moved 3rd Panzer up. And we want to get around behind these guys if possible. You know, they've done a good job here of blocking me. 300. 500. That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. And they'll probably blow this bridge. Move you to there. See what we can do. Yeah, I do want to take this out. This should get us pretty good results. Okay. And they're both infantry in there. Not even worth moving them. Cavalry. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they put so much force there, but I should be able to really get them with 3rd Panzer. Come around behind and all right, let's see what's going on in the south. So we had serious entrapment here. These fellas. We'll just kick this off with the 17th Army, folks. Once again, doing a lot of damage and not taking much in the way of punches back, so we like that. Alright, 455 of 400. Well, if I take out the light infantry, we're at 407. And that is 23,600 and change. Fellas who won't be bothering us anymore. I'm gonna move you forward, and how high? Okay, you're good. You're good. If I just go there. Yep, so we've taken this city, which was the open one, and that's good for us. Yeah, I think I want as much as possible people on the north side of that river there. Can you go anymore? No. Okay. We won't worry about the Panzer unit for a minute. So, what do I want to accomplish here? We have some 6th Army units way down south, and I don't like that at all. So I'm going to see what I can do here. I think I'll let them all attack. So, not great. Just want to check the leadership coverage. Okay. So we're good there for the moment. I'm just going to beef this stuff up at the front here for now. Yeah, can you? No. Alright, we don't have much fuel. I think we could bust our way through here, cut this in half, and envelop somebody. I'd love to take this town. It's great. Prosciutto's could be Prosciutto off, for all I know. This is a great town to take. So. Let's begin by really smacking 43rd tank here. Kaboom. And still got lots of what do we got here? 60 versus 79. Can we do one more? Lots of fuel and firepower, so that was worth it. We did good damage to them, and I really want to get around and behind these folks. Oh, this is scary. And I want to beef it up. I think that's as good as we're going to get for the moment without the Luftwaffe dropping us more fuel. We do have a lot of guys up here. Yeah. Alright, you're still good. Put you there. Okay, well, the breakthrough is good. We are weak here, though. Can I get somebody to go a little further? What if? Yeah, I'd rather do that. Because let them come in here, right? I don't care. But I do want to survive and keep this open. They could really hit us hard here. I'm going to put them on 25% retreat. Up there, here is okay, because they can really nail us, right? 3-sided. So let's see. One, I could move him around there if I had the fuel. Him too. I think I will. Ask the Luftwaffe. 4 more. 1,000 something. Okay. And this guy. We can actually attack. Well, that'll make our concentric go up, but only by 4%. And I really like the extra whacking ability. That's good. Okay, let's hit him. Okay. Not bad. And we're out of fuel again. I'm going to leave 2 units there. Can't move you anywhere. No, well. Okay, our Romanians. Yeah, I really don't want to give them a chance to cross that river. Let's just get them on the other side, stay here. We've occupied that town, that's fine. How tired are you guys? 7. Did I rest them? Alright. Well, they didn't blow this bridge, so that's the good news. There is a Odessa garrison, and it's pretty strong. What a shame. Okay, put you there. See if I can move the guards up. Nope. And the 11th. Kind of inclined just to start taking territory here. And I can move one more to the south. Okay, we're still covered. Okay, so we're trying to, look at that. Wish I could attack that. Trying to just get over right now into this other side here and then start. Well, they're not as strong as we initially thought. That's good. I'll stay where I am. Well, we're getting ready to take Odessa. We're getting ready. It's always a pain in the butt. And I don't have a railway to get the siege cannon there, so we're on our own, and it's usually a slaughter. So, I'm not too happy. This could be good, or it could be bad. I don't know. I'm going to change these guys back, because they got help. Yeah, I don't think there's any pain in doing that. And leaving this open. I think they're going to run that way. And even if they do, again, run in here, what? It's suicidal. Okay, so we're done there. We're done there. We could move forward a little more, but I don't know. I guess we could. But I don't feel I have the extra units to do it. And they really could come after us across the river here. I don't like that. Well, here we'll just have to take our licks and see what happens. Maybe nothing will happen. Yeah. I don't see any reason to move up into here. As a matter of fact, I want to get out of there. We'll probably get our Minsk army card this turn. Okay. Do I have to do anything with the Finns? 88. Cost money to go into a swamp. Alright. Well, we eliminated a unit. That's good. See, remember those beelines, we can't do anything else. So I'm just going to back right off. It's not bad to come down here because this, they could come out here. I wouldn't like that. But right now they're actually behind the beeline. So Carillion. There are Carillions here. Yeah. And that's okay. I think that's alright. I can do that. I don't need to worry about them busting out there unless they show up in force, like even worse. And we took a couple of good towns up here. Okay. Our political points. So, even though we were told, hey, the war's going to be over, you know, before the snow falls, right? We better have a study here of, like, what do we need for the winter. So, I will absolutely commission the study. So we're at 20%, and we're going to go around and ask people for support, and they either will or they won't, and they'll add to it if they do. Truck refit. Yeah, look at that. That's massive. I have the points, so the full 12 really makes sense. That the relationship with Von Bach must be really good, yeah. I gotta do something about Von Lieb. Atrocities suffered, okay. Bolsheviks did something terrible to these guys. So formally acknowledge it or cover it up. It's only 2 points, so it'll be good. We get a permanent defensive bonus, and I get something about war crimes immunity, so that's good. Alright, Army Group South. Do we want to No. Do the airfield? No, we're going to leave it. Fort Supply Base, Army Group North, not yet. Maybe when I get Jakobstadt. Well, I have it, but next turn. Wow. Is it Warsaw? This is... Yeah, I don't want to cut it off at the moment of... It's so far back, though. Of needing this fuel supply, right? If I kill it, I'm going to just kill the momentum right now. Can we take Orsha? That's really the question. And then Smolensk is after that. Can we do it? I don't know. Right? Yes, we can, I mean, is the answer. But can we do it quickly? Because I don't want to go many more turns. So I think I'm going to not do it. I'm going to not move it. And in the south, no. Absolutely not. Okay. So, I think that's it. We've played our cards. I got to do the officer card next turn. And let's just press a button. See what the Russians do. So general retreat. Interesting attempt to come out in the north there. Why? I don't know. Slow me down, maybe. So yeah, full retreat here. Everybody's just moving north. I need to get around behind these guys like I was trying to do, and they are maneuvering to try and get away from 1st Panzer. Oh boy, there's a lot of guys coming out of Smolensk. Okay. Not what I was expecting. Puts me in a tough position there because now I'm jammed up. with 3rd Panzer. I thought they could come swooping down, but no. Oops. Kind of flipped past that really fast. Okay, we got some interesting stuff. Oh boy, convoys, oil production. Chief of Staff is having a breakdown. Wonderful. I got a lot of points though. Stupid Finns are not coming with me yet. I want to attack. 3 divisions are cut off. Where? This is an army group north. Yeah, we'll be fine. Probably some BS zone of control thing. We'll find out about it. Turn around and destroy them. Okay, we got... Nope. And yeah, I know we're driving really far, but... What's this? Okay. Yeah, we'll see what's going on there in the north. And I wonder how long those command focus cards last for. Like, do you have to play them every turn and use a political point or not? I'm going to have to look that up. A lot of mechanical failures here. That's really odd because, I mean, if they asked me, I'd spend the political point. Well, that's interesting. Always interesting, the political, pioneers. Knocking down some structures. Well, a tough time here. Okay. Yeah. We got 2nd Army, huh? I thought it was 7th they give us. Alright, let's see. The atrocity was acknowledged. Yeah, I know. We're traveling really far. It's because you guys haven't gotten a good city yet for me to go to. Oh, I destroyed an army HQ, huh? Yeah, Riga. Yeah, it's always a weird one. Like, what am I going to do with that, right? And usual. Doing pretty good so far. Yeah, the Army HQ is awaiting deployment. So we'll do that next turn. Loss assessment, pretty light. Pretty light. Battle reports. Did they come back at us? No. They retreated in the north. Retreated and, I mean, also blocked me in the center. Okay, a couple of good things. And they didn't attack me this turn. There was no counterattack. Logistics, not great in the north. We really need more fuel. Okay, in the center. We'll see. If I get really blocked up there at Orsha, I'll move the supply to Minsk and just sit there for 2 turns. Hopefully 2, not 4. Yeah, not much in the south. This is fine. How are our truck columns? We're good. We're really good. The maintenance is about 1/3. That's fine. I'm not going to be worried about any of that. Alright, let's have a look at our stats. Put up a number of really good... a couple turns ago, we really got them, huh? Another 80,000 last turn. And hardly took any casualties at all, so that's good. Haven't received any replacements yet. As you can see, fuel, I mean, it's the start of the war, so not too shocking. We've kind of stabilized out here. We need to do better. relationships are okay. I've got to get the train guy back and von Lieb in the north there. Political points are looking good. Trains are fine. The truck columns are fine. Oh, maybe not. There. Well, I did approve a maintenance on it, so yeah. Boy, the partisans in the center are really going crazy. Okay. Well, at least everything's working as far as I know. And I got a new version of OBS. I could see with the statistics, the mixer is different. Some of the things on the screen for me are different. So have a look in the description. I'll post some kind of podcast interview there. If you like that kind of thing, usually they're businessy. Sometimes they're a space and defense interview, but I'll find something useful to put in there. And we'll catch up next time. I'll see you next turn. Thanks for watching. Remember, likes, comments, shares, all appreciated. I think I have gained maybe 6 or 8 new subscribers since starting this new playthrough. So that's nice. But of course, I'd like more. It's the only vanity metric I've got since I'm not trying to make any money with it, right? But it's good to be back. At least I got this thing working, and I will see you soon.